Welcome back. Outside to the weather deck we go, and even though we have some sunshine, Molly, we are in weather alert mode.
Yeah, that's right. Our main concerns are on the winds that are picking up, and it looks a lot different out here on the weather deck than it did this morning. Instead of bright sunshine and overall quiet air, the clouds have increased. I don't see a whole lot of sun up there, and the winds are starting to pick up. Those winds are our main concern overnight, with a high wind warning up to the north and a lakeshore flood warning along the coastline for most of the day Sunday. Here's where wind gusts are right now. You can see it's really starting to get gusty down to the south and west of here, gusts up to 22, 26 miles an hour. Those winds will become a bit more widespread through central New York, and they will strengthen. This is all coming with the forecast changes that we've been telling you about. Live triple Doppler radar brought to you by Fossil Service experts shows some very light returns starting to move into the north and to the west of here. Really sprinkles at this point, if falling at all. We do have more steady rain moving through for later on this evening. And yes, it does make the change over to snow, because what's causing all of this is actually a cold front. That's what we're watching. It's this line of showers. As it pushes through, the rain moves in, and then behind this, we cool down. That means we could have some wet snowflakes mixing in. Again, that's not the main concern, the snow in the forecast. I don't think it sticks for almost anyone in central New York. If it does, it's over the higher terrain, but it will be a very different day tomorrow than it was today. Morning services for Easter Sunday. Temperatures in the 30s, but feeling more like the 20s. A few lingering snow showers around, tapering off by any midday plans by the time we get into the evening. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 30s, and yes, there will be a decent amount of sunshine tomorrow in the midday and afternoon, but look at the wind chill forecast for tomorrow. It feels like mid 20s across the board, so you will need to break back out that winter jacket for Easter. Let me show you how this plays out with the futurecast. This is later tonight at midnight. As those showers start to move through, the cold front is right on our doorstep, and that's what really is going to start to amplify those winds. So from 11 o'clock this evening until probably midday Sunday is when we'll see those strongest wind gusts. And again, it's in Jefferson, Oswego, Northern Cuba, and Wayne County that those gusts could reach into the 50-mile-an-hour territory. Also over in Lewis County, that's where we could be talking about isolated damage and maybe some power outages. So something that we'll be watching. The cold front moves through and it changes over to wet snow. But notice how quickly it moves off to the south and east. That means I'm thinking hills south of Syracuse, maybe a coating, that's it. It moves very quickly. Now, the air behind this is colder, and winds will stay strong during the morning time tomorrow. That may kick off some extra clouds from Lake Ontario, maybe a stray flurry in the morning hours, but as we head into the afternoon, we should start to quiet down. Just a little bit of lingering action and cloud cover. So midday and evening, I actually think on Easter Sunday, we may have some sunshine, but it will feel noticeably cooler in the 20s. The forecast snowfall I'll show you right now through early tomorrow morning. Again, it's just the hills to the south and east of Syracuse, and it's a coating for most of us. Maybe an inch up on the tug, but I'm really thinking that this is not the big player. I want to show you a preview in what to expect after Easter Sunday. On the 7-day forecast, I do have a few mild days, but the 6 to 10 temperature outlook, 6 to 10 day temperature outlook does show us trending more below normal in the northeast, and you'll see that in the second half of our 7-day forecast. So Monday, day after Easter, back into the 40s. We're quiet even after a chilly start in the 20s. Our next system arrives on Tuesday. It will give us a very brief warm up back into the 50s. We start off with snow. It goes to rain by the end of the day Tuesday. We start off rain Wednesday and then switch back over to snow, and it's a sharp cool down for the rest of the week. 30s and 40s in the afternoon, breezy, blustery, and the chance for some flurries and snow showers. You can track all of this with our Weather Authority app, brought to you by CNYRealtor.com.